John Margaritis, student athletes Raya Neighbors, and Trishanti Nottingham. Reminder to keep all phones on silent, and when you do ask your question, state your affiliation with the question. We'll go ahead and start with an opening statement from head coach John Margaritis.
I felt that it was a hard-fought game for us. I thought that Stanford is as good as they get, and it was an honor for us to come in here and to compete against them. I think that looking at what transpired in those 40 minutes, I have nothing but admiration for Stanford and how they do things, and a lot of pride for our young women. I thought we battled, and we hung in there for as long as we could, and all the way to the last player, to the last play, we gave as much as we could give. When you look at the score, we realize, and everybody realizes, we've got a ways to go. And every year we're trying to do the best we can and get a little bit better. And then when you get an opportunity to play someone as Stanford, then you have an opportunity to see what the best really looks like.
We'll go ahead and take questions first for the student athletes.
Michelle Smith, AOL Fan House. For any of the players, yesterday Coach said you guys want to get better and you would see what better looked like tonight and maybe learn from that. Can any of you talk about the value of the experience you guys had tonight?
We can definitely say that they played at a higher level than we've been playing at since our conference had started. During the preseason, we had played a couple teams at that level, but Stanford really showed us the level that we want to get to, definitely, or try to compete with.
Front row.
Elliot on and San Zimmer Fingers for everyone's answer as well. What made them so difficult? Was there one element of their game, or was it all of it? Thanks.
I would probably say their height. We weren't as tall as them. We couldn't match up height-wise, and I think that's what killed us the most, because all they did was basically their post shot over us. So I think that's the only difference.
Morris Phillips from FullCourt.com. You know, early on, you guys really seemed to embrace the physicality that you would need to compete with them, especially inside. Maybe you can talk about what your strategy was to try to limit their post players.
I think we just want to play our game, our defense. I mean, we have to be physical with them to compete, and that's all we were trying to do. Like, nothing spectacular, just play the same level as them and try to.
That was still the Press Enterprise for any of the players. There was one point you guys, I was 18 to 16, like you guys had some confidence, and then they kind of took off from there. What happened at that point? Was it this case of them going back to their size advantage, or what happened at that point?
I think at that point, I guess they just turned it up a notch, and it was hard for us to compete inside. I don't want to mess up her name, but number 30, she, I mean, it was very hard to defend her. She was killing us on the board, and I think that's what preceded how they went on a little run at the end of the first half.
Final question with the student athletes.
Jim Alexander from the Press Enterprise. Trishanti, as a freshman, getting an opportunity to play in an NCAA tournament game against this high caliber opponent, what do you project that that's going to mean for you and your progress down the road?
I think it's just a learning experience. I think it's only going to make me better. It's going to make me compete even more. Seeing a different level of basketball, seeing a different pace, I think it's just only just going to build me up more and more confidence and just get me at a level that they're at.
Okay, thank you. Student athletes are dismissed at this time.